You know, this is the third of the Jack Madson series. The first, A Man of Indeterminate Value, you know, where Jack Madson starts out as a Wall Street executive who embezzles money, fakes his death, and tries to start a new life in Mexico. Doesn't work out so well. Then he comes back in the Kafka Society, which is an incredible story about human slavery in New York City. Under a huge building, the Starrett Building, an underground railroad in the Starrett Building in Chelsea, New York. A lot of intrigue, the FBI, global crime, etc. And then the third book, Dark Angel, which I'm really excited about, and I think is the best of the three, frankly. This involves Joseph Mengele, the angel of death, the famous doctor who dabbled and probably had a lot to do with the invention of genetic engineering and his attempts to create a superweapon for Hitler during the end of World War II called slaughter machines. These would be kinds of super soldiers that had a termination cell built into them. So literally, they would be a murderous machine in human form with enhanced abilities, etc. So, for example, with the Nazis stalled at Stalingrad, these killing machines could be dropped behind enemy lines and just murder any living thing in sight, create chaos in the city, bring it to its knees so that the Nazi troops could march in. Now, the premise of the story is that there's a plane crash when Mengele is being evacuated along with a lot of his experiment and materials to South America. The plane crashes in the Alps, and that experimentation and some frozen embryos are recovered by our CIA, the OSS at the time, and this would be just post-World War II. From there, how does it get to Jack Madson? Well, that's the intriguing part, but what Madson finds himself embroiled in is a global strategy to create a Fourth Reich. And it begins with a serial killer stalking the campus of Princeton University.